Hey guys, I was just down in Florida and the whole time I was there, it was cloudy and rainy. I decided why not hit up the biggest car museum down in Florida? And that's exactly what we did. So anyways, we headed to Dezerland in Orlando, Florida. Let me tell you, this isn't just any car museum. This car museum has every kind of car you could think of. Movie cars, TV cars. They have a whole exhibit dedicated to James Bond. Every James Bond movie too. And it's all the cars from the movie. It's wild. And we'll try to pack everything that we saw into this video. It's a lot. And my boyfriend Ed tagged along with me. First up, we're going to the movies. That's how my dad would say it.
Look at this.
And not only is the selection amazing, these are screen used vehicles, meaning these were the vehicles that were used on TV and in your favorite movies. Here we go, the Corbin Sparrow silver electric car from the Austin Powers Goldmember movie. This car was primarily used during the chase scene right here. So next we have Starsky and Hutch, the Gran Torino. This is going to be from the 2004 release. And in the 2004 movie, Starsky and Hutch, it features a 1976 Ford Gran Torino. And this is going to be identical to the car from the original television show. This one was Ed's favorite. This is the huge Indiana Jones exhibit. Right here we have a military Jeep and motorcycle from the franchise. And I was really disappointed because we shot this one right as they were closing. So I don't really have any additional information on this one. The blockbuster hit Mower Man with bikes from the movie.
Who are you?
This is with Pierce Brosnan, pre-Bond era. And we'll dive into the Bond exhibit later. Up here. Okay, this is Herbie the Love Bug, and it's going to be the Love Bug from the Lindsay Lohan 2005 Herbie Fully Loaded. Okay, next we have the 1981 hearse from Terminator 3. This hearse was driven by Arnold Schwarzenegger during the scene where the police are shooting at him while he's leaving the cemetery driving the hearse. And you might be wondering, how did they get all these bullet holes on the vehicle? Well, these bullet holes actually are not real. What happens is on productions, they will fill these bullet holes with plastic explosives on set, and then they will explode on set for the take to make it look like they're really being shot at. So it's pretty cool. Next up, we have the taxi from The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. The 1964 Lincoln Continental convertible that was driven by Inspector Gadget in Inspector Gadget 2. And next we have the Fast and Furious cars. This is going to be the 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse GST. This one was driven by Paul Walker in the first Fast and Furious movie. Now, only 6 Eclipses were built and used in the movie, and most of these vehicles were repurposed in the remainder of the franchise. Well, we got a VIP tour, so we were actually able to sit in this car, and pretty cool experience here at Dezerland. And right here, this is going to be another car from the Fast and Furious franchise. And then rounding it out, we have a vehicle from the Mad Max movie. Okay, like I was saying, this is my, look how cute this is. It's pink, it says Volkswagen on it, hot rod. I mean, it's like meant to be. Dad, put this on the Christmas list. Okay. All right, let's move on to the TV cars. Okay, this is so freaking cool. It's the original Munster Koach made by George Barris. When I first started, I was able to meet Butch Patrick.
You probably know me best as Eddie Munster from the classic TV show The Munsters.
And it is here in Orlando. Way cool. Okay, this is the Dragula from the Munsters. It's one of my favorites. And the cool story here is George Barris, the creator of the Dragula, actually built this with a real casket. This Dragula is going to be a tribute car. It was featured in Hot Rod Herman, so it's not the real one, but very cool. So this is the A-Team van, also known as the Burnout van, and it's one of 2 surviving stunt vans from the series The A-Team. Hey, we're the monkeys. You don't need to monkey around because there's the MonkeeMobile, so you're good. Okay, up next, we've got the Pink Willie's Jeep from Fantasy Island in pink and white. The pink and white interior right here with the stripes, it really stands out, and this is one of my favorites. Meet the car that takes up the most space in this museum. The American Dream, the longest car. This is going to be 100 feet long and is recognized by the Guinness World Record. This guy was originally built in Burbank, California in 1986. It rolls on 26 wheels and has a pair of V8 engines in the front and rear. And just to put this in perspective, most cars are between 12 to 16 feet. So this one definitely has it beat. This makes me feel better about hitting the mailbox a couple weeks ago.
They had a really big mailbox.
You took out the whole post office. All right, that's all I have. Let me know what your favorite is in the comments. Join us later next week when we cover the Bond Museum. It's a $100 million Bond exhibit, and it has all different types of Bond cars, toys, memorabilia. And if you love the James Bond franchise, you don't want to miss this. All right, cruisers, I'm Kendra Sommer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, cruisers.